I'm Jim Kurkhill, and I'm the principal of Kurkhill Consulting. We're a litigation support company. So Kurkhill Consulting is a litigation support company, and it's designed around really a simple concept, which is that we try to put together a presentation for a trier of fact, for a mediator or a judge, taking complex information, a lot of data, and we package it in a way that is easily understood, but we don't lose sight of the fact that there's a lot of technical information that needs to be explained in a precise way, but also in a simple way. And my analogy is you have a movie, and that movie may last 90 minutes, but in reality, behind the scenes, there are hundreds, if not thousands or tens of thousands of man hours that go into making that movie. Litigation is very much the same type of a process. You have experts who gather all this information and attorneys who are working on getting the case ready for mediation or trial. And what I do is add some production value to that process by putting together a presentation so that the information that needs to be conveyed so that you can understand what the damages are, what the significant issues are in the case, how much it's going to cost to do the repairs, effectively what the case is about, and who's responsible, and how you can communicate that in 30 or 45 minutes effectively. And that's what Kurkhill Consulting does. West Coast Casualty is just the place to be. If you're going to go anywhere in this business, in the construction defect business, you need to be here. You're going to see everybody that you need to see, whether it's other attorneys. I just had lunch by chance, saw an expert that I was going to meet with on Monday, so it's a great place really to network with other professionals in this business and understand what's happening not only on the legal side, but be able to work with people in more of a business environment so that you can, I think, better serve your client. For most people, we look at, I'm speaking for myself, but on behalf of the other attendees, I know that this is a place where business gets done in addition to being a great learning environment. What we try to do is provide different media for a client, and it doesn't have to be a PowerPoint, it doesn't have to be a 3D model. All of those are tools of what we do, but the essential work product that we supply to our clients is really processing of information. And so the media, ultimately, whether again it's a presentation or it's a timeline, it's a blow up, all those things are ancillary. Those come from the detailed analysis that we perform. I think the best way to describe it is if you have an expert team and you have a legal team, and the question is how can we get those two disciplines working together to display the information that needs to be provided to a layperson. That may be in the form of a simple PowerPoint, it may be in the form of some type of a computer model, it may be in the form of a combination of those things. So I don't look at what we do really as being a case presentation company or a graphics company. That comes out of the process of analyzing a case and deciding in a team environment what the best methods would be to explain this case. And every case is different, so it's not a one-size-fits-all answer to the question what it is that we do. We try to look at the case on a individualized basis and decide what's going to work best to explain this case in the most efficient manner possibly. Well, I would say in the past 20 years, the construction defect community has undergone significant changes. We have, I think, a built-in inefficiency which has to be addressed. And that inefficiency manifests itself in an excess amount of time and effort spent analyzing what people say are complex issues, but they really are a lot of issues that are not complex. And I think what's happening in the industry is there's a recognition that there's only so many economic resources and personnel resources that can be brought to bear on these cases to get them to resolve, either through settlement or through verdict. And to me, the trend is, what can you do if you're going to participate in the claims resolution process, particularly in the construction community, to do that in a more efficient fashion? How can you resolve cases more efficiently? That's the trend in this business right now. If you can look at a case, understand it from the front end, analyze it, and be able to explain that to someone, you're in a much better position to get that case resolved quicker. And I think as a business model for an attorney, that's a good thing. If you're working for an insurance company, you're ultimately going to be providing a better service. And so I think what I see personally is that with the advent and utility of all of the different types of technologies that are available, online depositories, the explosion of the internet in terms of its day-to-day use for every attorney, all of those things are tools to an end, and the end that I think is the ultimate goal is to be more efficient in the way that we resolve cases.